Good morning. It is Thursday, October 23rd. I'm home today from work, so I'm really happy about that. I had to take Charlie to a vet appointment, and I had another appointment scheduled that I canceled. So anyways, I also really quick, totally random, but how freaking cute. It says I'm fine, and then it's the anxiety. This is me. This is me. I just love this mug. I'm home today and my house is a hot mess. Honestly, it needs a deep clean from top to bottom. We're not doing that. I honestly just wanted to relax today. So I looked around and I realized I can't relax all day. There are some things that really need some attention. Just I'm really having a hard time finding the balance between working full-time again and taking care of my home. We did go to the pumpkin patch. Got some pumpkins. We haven't carved them or anything yet. Probably will closer to Halloween. So I'm really excited about that. Also, it's so beautiful outside. I live in Florida, as many of you know, and it gets very hot and humid here, and right now it is currently 75 degrees, which is nice. There's some humidity, but what do you think? Are you happy about the weather? I wanted to show you my gardenia bush. It needs to be trimmed back, but I was surprised to see a bloom on it this morning. Look at that. Got a little, and it's October. So that's one of the great things about being in Florida. Really struggling over here, like I said. Let me show you guys. All of the, here's Charlie's medicine, just all sorts of junk. And the dishes aren't too bad. Darren did those the other night. I cooked. I did cook. I am proud of myself. That was an accomplishment. I don't cook as much as I used to. I cooked a really good meal. It was like fried potatoes and steak bites with onions mixed in, all of it together. Delicious. We got a little cleanup to do. So that's what we're gonna do. We got all this stuff to do. I bought some boots the other day. These fit great. I love them. I'm excited to wear them. I ran the Robo-Rock the other day and I noticed it didn't really pick up anything, so I'm thinking the container's full and it's not sucking, like it's not sucking it out good. Like it's not emptying is what I'm trying to say.
Dustbin and water tank combo unit removed.
So I don't know if it just got too full, but we gotta empty this. And I think I'm actually gonna open up the windows before it gets too hot, or the doors, and let some fresh air in. We're gonna run the vacuum, clean the kitchen. We're gonna get some things done. Breeze coming in and the fan blowing. I can just like smell the fresh air. Got this guy going. Got that door open. I'm gonna open that window. I think I'm gonna play some good old-fashioned 90s country music while I clean. Set the vibe. Started. The sweet tea jug has been sitting in the fridge empty for about 2 weeks. I don't drink it, the guys drink it. They know how to make it, but I'm not even gonna judge them because I don't have my shit together either. Excuse my French. Like none of us do. We're all just tired when we get home and we don't wanna make sweet tea when you can buy it. So I'm gonna make some, that way we have it. Okay, so we are finally gonna start doing some cleaning. I'm going to get these boots put away and just start cleaning off the island. Whenever it is very cluttered in the kitchen and very overwhelming to me, I usually will just start on the island and then I'll work on the counters. I'm sure you know sometimes if there's so much to clean and it's so overwhelming, it can, you know, almost feel like where do I even begin, or you're jumping all over the place. So I try to just start on the island and then go from there. So we are going to put all of these Ziplocs away. We're gonna put these boxes outside with the recycling or in the recycling area. Get things cleaned up. I'm just putting the extras away in this cabinet. and I noticed that one of the donut boxes was empty or had like one in it. So I'm gonna transfer one over, get rid of that. You know, I was just kind of cleaning as I went. I didn't necessarily have one task in mind except just clean the kitchen, like just get it basically decent, because it was like I said, just a hot mess, you guys can tell. And I really wanted to make sure I got the counters cleaned, because we'll clean the island every, you know, I don't know, every couple days I'll do a good clean on it. But I feel like the counter is staying kind of cluttered with stuff. We'll do like a little basic pickup, and I really wanted to get it like pretty cleared off and stuff. So I'm just going through some junk mail. We're gonna organize that. You know, I will say, of all the things that I slack on in my house, there are many things that I'm not that great at. I am pretty good at staying on top of junk mail. It looks like there's a big pile right there, but that's actually just 2 large thick envelopes that Darren needs to go through. Just left it in the fridge, so we need to clean it. Put some fresh tea in it. The light has been red for like a while. So we need a new filter on that. I'm finally gonna take care of that. And then maybe start some laundry, keep those things going, and finish cleaning in here. So right here, I was looking for the filters for the jug and the water container, and I realized I didn't have any, so I'm putting in an order really quick on my phone, because if I don't do it right then and there, I will forget about it. So I'm gonna finish making up this sweet tea. I'm gonna clean the jug and get this made and just put some dishes away, you know, keep cleaning. But you know, like I was saying, I'm pretty good at keeping up with the junk mail. It doesn't pile up too much. Not too bad. Occasionally it might get that way. It really bothers me when it's there, so it's like I just take care of it. It's so funny, because like the counter can be cluttered full of stuff, and it bothers me, but I could let it sit if I'm really tired. The junk mail, oh man, it makes me angry. I don't know why. And I don't want to put a container like on the, like I know some people put like shelves or organizers on the wall for junk mail, but I know, then it's out of sight, out of mind. So I like to keep it in this cute little ghost scrub daddy. I know if I do that, it will be out of sight, out of mind. We'll forget about it, and it will just pile up and pile up. So I like to put it right there on the island. That way it bothers me enough that we're going to take care of it. I hate when anybody else brings in the mail and leaves it on the island and there's like junk mail, like advertisements. You guys know what I'm talking about. That clearly is junk mail. Just throw it away. Just throw it away right away. I get so annoyed when I see that. Is there anything that like triggers you a lot that like really you get super angry super quick about? Like I will get so annoyed if I see that on the island. Like just clean it. Anyways, it's fine. There are probably annoying habits I have too that my family is like, what is she doing? Like I'm really bad about leaving my shoes everywhere. Like I just cleaned the living room, if you guys remember, and it looks great, but I have currently 4 pairs of shoes right here while I edit this video, my slippers and then 3 other pairs of shoes. I just had some outside of and I have a shoe closet. Like I have a whole shoe rack in my closet, and I think that drives my husband bananas. Get some laundry going. I got some sheets over here I gotta get washed. These are the old sheets that we used to have. Bamboo sheets on our bed. I'm a hot sleeper, so we tried bamboo. It works great. They ripped, so I got these, like just some cotton one. It was way too hot. My husband and I were both like, what the? Then I bought more bamboo sheets, which work amazing. It's a different brand because the other one wasn't available. Anyways, I'll link it below. I like the brand I'm using now more than I did before, simply because the way it's built, there's like a strap that will wrap around the corner at the bottom. I know y'all know what I'm talking about. So I will link that below, but if you're a hot sleeper, 10 out of 10. We also have a cooling blanket, and as long as we use those things and I have a fan on me, I'm okay. Anyways, but I'm gonna wash these. They need to be washed, get out of the way. Just fold them and put them away in case of like emergencies. I don't want to throw them away. They're perfectly good sheets. My laundry area needs to be cleaned so bad. We'll get to that one day, not today. I need to clean my fridge. We're just a hot mess, guys. But we're doing a little bit today to help out a little, I guess. All right, so we have the island cleaned off and it feels amazing. It's so fresh and clean, and I don't feel all of that stress and anxiety when I look at it. So we're gonna empty the dishwasher, we're gonna load it, clean the sink, and then I'm gonna work on cleaning off all of these counters. I also am putting in a couple of clips that, with the wind blowing, it wasn't like a super crazy breeze, but it was like making the curtains move, and it was so calming, and just, it felt really good. I know you're probably tired of hearing me talk about my windows being open, but you guys, you don't know, this is such a big deal to be in Florida and to have your windows open. I can't really do it when it's like, when we're right in the middle of summer or even any time during summer, simply because of the humidity. It gets so hot, yes, but it also gets very, very, very humid, and it actually makes our air conditioning like mess up. If it's 95 degrees outside with all that humidity and you have it inside, it starts to, I don't know what it's called, but the lines get all the moisture and it gets a bunch of condensation, and they start to leak. I don't know, there's something that happens, but I've actually kind of messed up the AC, not like broke it, but screw things up a bit where Darren's had to drain the lines if I do that. Or because I like fresh air. I like to have the windows open, the doors open. I absolutely love it. So sometimes during the summer, you want to air out your house. It's just really hard during the summer. That's what I'm trying to say. So, and really, I would say 70% of the year, 75% of the year, we can't do that really. So anyways, on this day, I was able to have my front door open, my back door open, that window open, and it was warm, but it just felt really nice. And the breeze was going and the curtain was blowing, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I love it. So I'm super happy about that. Even today, it's like, as I edit this, it is Saturday, October 25th, a couple days later. And I have the doors and everything opened, and it's 82 out, but the low is 72, which is really nice. And it doesn't feel 82. Like, it's not so humid out right now. It feels good. There's a good breeze. It feels like a good fall day. And also later in the week, we're going to have a few days of rain the next couple of days after today. And then Thursday and on Halloween, which is Friday, we're going to have a low of, I think it's like 52 on Halloween and a high of 73 or 75, I don't know, something. But are you kidding me? We haven't had a cold or a cool Halloween in years. It's very rare. So I'm so excited. It's going to be sunny and cool, and I am stoked. I cannot wait for that. All of this, seeing that clear, is like, hasn't been that way. It like, we'll wipe the counters, we'll do like a little pickup, but it hasn't been completely clear in probably a month, 6 weeks, I don't know. But anyways, I wasn't gonna do all this, but I'm like motivated right now. This, like, what is that? Like an old piece of sponge? I know it's gross. We got old soap, we got this, spider webs. Just, these are here, but then these are here. So I'm gonna fill these, wipe all this, clean all this up, wipe everything down. You know, I really need to like dust. I could just go on and on. I need to wipe the cabinets. I do think I'm gonna wipe the fridge, the appliances at least, because they really are like atrocious. Clear off the counter a bit, do that, wipe the appliances, but I feel really good. It just feels so like fresher and cleaner. I can like smell, sorry the lighting, I can like smell the fresh air. I have like the windows open.
Someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes. It's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna talk, I'm right here, not gonna leave your side. Just feel free to open up when the moment's right. Across your face, it is written across your face. If you wanna go out, we can go out. You can hide away just for one night. But if you wanna cry, just let it out. I'm by your side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know it did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away. 'Cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go out, we can go out.
I just heard the Roborock dock. I'm gonna go check to see if it actually emptied. I don't think it did. It did clean up the floor pretty good, but that's because I emptied the container, but it's just not like sucking it good, I don't know. Yeah, it's completely full. There's nothing blocking it. Like, I flipped it over and checked. I think it's just because if you look, oh, sorry. I think if you look, it's just so stuffed full of his hair. So I think I might actually run it again so it picks up any little small pieces and just try to stay on top of it every day, maybe so it doesn't get so full. I think you can actually schedule it. Maybe I should do that. But I just ran it the other day. Like, he just has so much hair. And I know that might seem, I know that might seem impossible, but if you have a long-haired dog, like a dog that sheds a lot, tell me, you're gonna know, like, they do shed that much in like a day or two. So anyways, I think I might run it again. As long as this is empty, it works good. I don't wanna like buy a whole new one, they're expensive.
Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I
It felt so good to get this area clean. Anytime I'm by the sink, washing dishes, I just see all this gunk, all the bugs and dust and all of it. And it was just so gross. So it felt really, really nice to get it cleaned up and just give it some attention. It desperately needed it. But I know I mentioned Charlie going to the vet on this day. I did take off, like I mentioned at the very beginning of the video. And he has an ear infection again, and he's prone to them. But I took him to the vet for a checkup, and unfortunately, he still has some of the infection left. But the vet said that it's looking a lot better, and they can like tell the amount of bacteria on the swab, like if it's improved or not. And he said it's improved a lot, but there's one bacteria that's still there a little bit. So they gave him new medicine to target that specific bacteria. So anyways, Charlie's going through it too. He's got his ear infection, and we're working on getting that cleared up. But right now I am going to finally take the time to go through these boxes that are sitting here on the counter. I honestly forgot what was in here. I was like, oh yeah, I did buy these. These are the e-cloths that I use to clean my appliances. I was like, oh yes, that's awesome, because I actually wanted to clean my fridge today. So that worked out great. I have another set, but I believe it was in the washer or in the laundry. So that worked out great, but we're going to go ahead and just put some of this stuff where it needs to go. Some of it has to stay on the counter for Charlie, like his cotton swabs. We're just doing all of this like pretty much every day, so it's just easier to kind of keep it in one area. We are going to finish cleaning up the counter, and then we're going to clean the fridge, the outside of the fridge. So the fridge was looking really rough. I'm going to use this e-cloth to clean it. I'm just wetting this rag, and then there's another rag that you'll go in and dry it off with. But this one that I'm using has like almost like a Velcro, but it's not quite Velcro because it doesn't scratch the appliance, but it helps to kind of get any dirt or grime off. So 100 out of 10 recommend getting these e-cloths. They're very affordable. I ordered mine off Amazon. I have a few pairs, and I love them. So the bottom, do you see how that one side of this cloth, it just takes off the dirt and grime? And Charlie, shaking his head, getting his drool everywhere. It gets like stuck to the bottom of the fridge. If you have young kids, toddlers, a dog, whatever, I'm sure you can relate. At least in my house right here, this bottom part of the fridge gets so nasty. So taking that e-cloth to it, it cleans it very well. But then taking this polisher after and just drying it off with this, when you use the wet part, the part with the scrubby, it's going to look like, oh, is this really going to clean it that good? But when you go over it with the dry cloth, look how amazing that is. And it's like brand new. It's so quick and easy. I've tried the Weinman cloths, and they're okay. Like as far as cleaning, like it does clean it. Sometimes you got to put a little bit more elbow grease into it, I feel like. And then you have to buff it out with like a paper towel or cloth. I've tried spray away. It shines it nice, but I am telling you, these e-cloths clean it very well. Like they get the dirt and grime off with hardly any effort. And then that cloth that you go over it with when you dry it makes it so shiny. I have not used anything that works as good as that. And I don't get paid by them. I don't have a code or anything. I just want to like share it with you in case you have stainless steel appliances, with which many of us do. They really, truly work so amazing. And they're very affordable. I just checked, and you can get a pack which comes with one of the drying cloths and one of the buffing cloths that you have to wet for like 13 bucks. And you can rewash them and reuse them. And I've had gray ones that you saw me use today obviously are newer just because I only had one pair, but the other ones I've had for years.
Sing another song for the ones in sorrow. Sing about the smiles that they'll never see. Sing about a love who's over across the mountain. Tell her that I love her. Don't you tell about, tell about, tell about, tell about.
All right, I'm gonna stop now. The floor's cleaning, Roborock's running again. Kitchen is clean, we're good. Tyler's about to be home from school. Thankfully he gets home at like 11:30 and he's gonna take this trash out and I'm gonna run and get a new filter for the Brita thing. So it's not perfect. Like my shelves are a hot mess. I need to be dusted. I didn't do those appliances. I did do this. It's fine. The fridge is a disaster, but we're in better shape than we were earlier. So anyways, and Tyler, like I said, will be home and he'll take care of that.